Hello, everybody. It's the coach welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken short. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson showed some flash on the run, but he will be brought down shy of his 10. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. On second down, Dickerson, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And he floats one there, incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Let's go. And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Jackson on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Jackson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lux with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 63 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And we are tied at 7. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Patriot offense returning to the field. And look at this season, 12-4, but they had the 8-0 start. And you think about it in that lens, down the stretch 4-5, including the playoff loss. A first-place finish for the 16th time, though, in 17 years. But now the question circle. We've mentioned Tom Brady. A lot of discussion there. But there's a lot of other questions to answer, correct?
This is one of the oldest rosters in the NFL. So there has to be some type of a rebuild, reboot along the way. Although if you're a New England Patriot, you don't do it with the idea that you're not still contending to win the AFC East and go to the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see how they decide to do that from the front office, which there is some uncertainty there, whether there'll be some change in those positions. Head coach, as long as he's there, I think things are in great hands. But we may see a drastically different Patriot team moving forward, especially if number 12 decides to take his talents elsewhere.
Well, if Brady is there next year, they got to get him some guys he can throw the football to.
Guys that he'll absolutely trust.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Elam's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
After the made field goal, Elam back out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown back. And oh, it coughed it up, and the Cowboys have recovered.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 1, Mahomes. It's caught. Cooper. Oh, he sheds himself free. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Kamara trying the right side. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd. And that is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. That's complete to DK Metcalf. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson now. A final shot before break. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get this.
On first down, Dickerson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. That's caught by Jackson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Let's make these babies crawl.
Again, Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 6 yards away. as they are able to cut into that lead. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as they'll try to get it to a one-score game with a two-point conversion. They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get two, now you tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll run. This is Kamara. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the ground, this is Kamara. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Running with Kamara. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Try to pound it in, Kamara. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to throw it here. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
And to me, that's a...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when goes to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I guarantee you, it's not very good.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Being chased out left. Complete to Jason Witten. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. So with that, let's head over to the heart.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken very short. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Vic. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 59 yards. Vic now. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Joey Bosa showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
On second down now, it's Jacobs down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, Kamara. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Kamara off the draw. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. It'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and inches, Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin Bush coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now Mahomes. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
A first down throw coming for Vick. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Michael Vick. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on second down. Vick, and he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On third down, Vick. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on fourth down. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Dallas takes over possession. It was a tough year in Big D. This was a team with Super Bowl aspirations in training camp. Got off to the 3-0 start. Got Zeke signed, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Deion Sanders, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They go play fake. Mahomes. Catch made there by Derby, the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. First half in the books. We now proceed to the start of the second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. On the move to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Nick Bosa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what What an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes now to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former Cowboy, Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Michael Vick. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Vick tried to get it to Rice, but incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
I'm going to call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. On the stop was Aaron Donald. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So Michael Vick in the offense. Down 7-3. A minute 52 to play. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. They'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and now it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. And Olsen over the middle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth-quarter lead. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there?
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? Elliott good on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now it's the Cowboys' turn, trailing by a field goal. A little over 30 seconds remaining. Now Mahomes. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So here's Vick following the interception. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Let's go.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with over 2 minutes remaining. You're down big. You've got possession in your own territory, and it's 4th and 3. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious... So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Got an open man. That's Campbell. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Now Mahomes.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Cowboys get a bit closer. And man, Charles, talking about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later, not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Bruce Smith.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Here's Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 3rd down gain of 19. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. It's the former Falcon, Deion Sanders, on the stop.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Ah, yes, Reggie White. I remember when they first started calling him the Minister of Defense. It was back at the University of Tennessee. Snuffing out plays like that. Did you see that tackle for a loss? I remember him turning around the LSU game in 1983 with a similar play. Reggie White, one of the all-time greats.
13-time Pro Bowler, Reggie White. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Mahomes going to throw. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarter. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Cowboys cut into that lead.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking...
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
That was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Now left side on the swing pass. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Ryan gets it off to Freeman.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. 63 yards as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, if maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense, almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Ryan. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On the ground, Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal. And just one man in the backfield here. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
This one taken from the 7. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So Matt Ryan of the offense, down by 5, just under 2 minutes to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan got his man complete over the middle. It's Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. To throw is Ryan. Caught by Sanu. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Ryan.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 30. 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, here's the situation for this challenge. We're in the fourth quarter with over 2 minutes left on the clock. You're only down by a point. You have possession on your own 45-yard line. 1st and 10. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Mahomes to throw.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Catch made there by Derby, the tight end. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. Open man here, Sims complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a game this has turned out to be, and what a touchdown right there.
How about when scheme and talent match up? Because they absolutely had to have that when they had to find their way into the end zone to take the lead. They get it to their wide receiver. He gets that done for them. And now they get to look at their defense and say, guys, make it stand up.
And that's the only way it would have been more ideal is if you put it in the end zone with 1 second or 0 seconds on the clock. But beggars can't be choosers.
Not at all. And whose heart wants to deal with that anyway? Go ahead and score while you've got the opportunity.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Brady and the Patriots now down by 7. A little over 30 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Goes underneath here to White. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Ron Henson with a pick.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Cooper was the intended target. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Willie Brown. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Okay, Coach, here's the situation for this challenge. We're in the fourth quarter with over 2 minutes left on the clock. You're trailing by 1. You have possession on your own 45-yard line. And it's 4th and 1. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Brady to throw. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. He'll look to throw. 2 plays already up near midfield.
Oh, partner, they can move quick when they have to, and right now, they're looking really good.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play on the catch, and it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a New England touchdown. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, good hurdle. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go. 53, Mike 53. Watch the curve. Watch the curve. Check 31.
Back to throw. Mahomes looking for Campbell downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Now Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. And something tells me the moment of overtime won't be too big for number 12, Tom Brady.
Well, the best that have ever played have always taken big moments and treated them as little moments, right? Each play is going to be kind of the same, but they know how to rise to the occasion as well. And let's face it, Tom Brady, I think he'll enjoy playing in overtime and trying to be the guy that leads his team to victory.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Brady. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Brady's throw there complete, and down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Play action, now it's Brady. That's complete, it's Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown, and in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins it. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the tape.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Well, thank you, Coach. This challenge is set up here in the fourth quarter with less than 90 seconds left. It's all tied at 17. Your opponent has the ball in their own territory as we get set here 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. 2nd and 2. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down 24-17. A little over 40 seconds to go. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 25 yards that time. 10 seconds to go. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. One final try for Mahomes. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
Let's go, fellas.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, for this challenge, we start off in the fourth quarter with over 4 minutes to go. You're down a field goal. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 2nd and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Open man is Sims. He's got it. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They run it again with Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Mahomes firing complete, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Well, this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The busy night continues for Kamara. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they were in field goal range. Chance to go to overtime. Got greedy going for the win. Do you think maybe on the sideline they felt compelled to go for that win?
Sometimes that's what happens because as a head coach, you have to take the pulse of your team. You have to know where you are and how they're feeling. And maybe he thought, we've got to win it right now. Overtime, we might not have anything left for that. So maybe that's why they went for it and pressed it.
And unfortunately, it backfired. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And on 2nd down, the offense gets ready to rock. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Again, it's Kamara. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Here comes the ball. I say you, boy. I say you.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to be incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And down. And now the offense getting ready on 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. There he goes again. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. This is Kamara. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. To throw, it's Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes, and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as they have taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. He returns the kickoff an even 90 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And on 2nd down, the offense gets ready to rock. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes stepping up. He'll try and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Kamara. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Running with Kamara. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Again, this is Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Mahomes going to throw. Catch made there by Derby, the tight end. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the 1st down.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Paris Campbell, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have now moved out in front. Looking to throw is Mahomes, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Prescott now over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD, for Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something.